Yo, shout out, this is Untitled, known as BlueCrab, straight away from MHK in the west of Joburg. Catch me live here on Black Boot with Mag G. Yeah, my craft is hip-hop music. Basically, I started falling in love with hip-hop music when I was a kid, getting the whole inspiration from my cousin brother who used to like play hip-hop music in the house. And him as well is a hip-hop artist, so I found all that interesting when I was growing up, looking up to him. Then I started doing my own music in 2015 with my nigga Easy K. I recorded my first song in 2016, which was called Savior, which features the same homeboy Easy K. And we recorded this single in his back home when like we had nothing, we only had the PC and the mic. We literally had nothing, but we made sure that like we get this song going. Then we recorded Savior.
You said you're from Mutlake?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how was it growing up in Mutlake? Like, what difficulties did you face?
Yeah, Mutlake is a very small place in the west of Joburg, the West Rand district, in Randfontein. So Mutlake is just a location, bro, you see. And people are getting up, trying to get things to happen, and they trying to start like things from scratch, like entrepreneurship, you see.
Yeah.
So where I come from, there are less opportunities, but then there are like public schools most of the time, and children from there, like, they attend public schools because of most of their parents can't afford like to take them to private schools, you see. So going there, I feel like you become a bit disadvantaged in a way, because of if you don't have a talent or anything that can back you up, you just got to go to school. And then if you ain't got the capabilities of doing well at school, then basically you're gonna be there in the hood, most probably for the rest of your life, bro.
Yeah, so since when you're here in Cape Town, you plan after like making something out of this hip-hop thing, because you're working on it, right?
Yeah.
So after making something out of this hip-hop thing, do you plan on going back home and, you know, helping others? So what's your plan? What's your future plan with, you know, hip-hop and back home, with the situation that's back home?
Yeah, but basically, here in Cape Town, I don't focus more on hip-hop, you see.
Yeah.
I focus on like, I love property so much, you see, so I'm trying to balance between music and academics, to the point whereby with academics I'm focusing on real estate, which is studying property and stuff, you see. So basically what I'm trying to do here is trying to invest in my music career, but not an immediate investment, you see. Like, it's a long-term investment whereby I still gotta get my academics going, then we're coming back to this music thing, we're investing in it. Because of what I've seen, brah, is music as well needs investment, you see. Everything needs investment, brah. You gotta put something in order to get something, you see. So basically, for somebody who doesn't have something, has to make ways of getting something in order to make something, you see. So basically the thing is, I want to balance in both my academics and music, so that when I go back home, I inspire those who feel like academics, no, we don't want anything to do with academics. We're focusing on music. I still go back to those people and I say, people, music is the thing. You can succeed with music. Don't get discouraged, you see. But then other people who like focused on academics and feel like for those people music is a waste of time, we're trying to show those people that nothing is a waste of time. You can like balance on working on your academics and your craft, you see. So don't like look down on a person because of he feels like music is the only thing that will get him booming, you see. Yeah, like basically, and unfortunately, the first song that I wrote was not the first song that I performed, you see. Like the first song that I wrote it, I remember I was in grade 10 by the time, and I had met this other nigga by the name of Young Pain. young Bane was always writing songs in class. So I was like, you see that, like that season I was like inspired, full mode writing. I was inspired to write for like that season. So I went back home and I got into my home and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna write a song. Now I'm gonna play with words. And that first song I still remember was She's Not at All About a Smoker, of which what inspired more is the first few lines that I could gather for the hook, which made me keep going on writing the song. You see, then I was like, nah man, I'm a writer. Because of that song, basically, it made me believe that besides recording, besides performing, I'm a writer, you see.
Yeah.
Because of the name of the song was She's Not a All About a Smoker. Yeah, and I always said, she smokes kush, she drinks booze, she goes partying while having a grey goose. You see, and I was like, yeah man, things are happening.
So that was purely inspired just by the words that you were thinking that you could combine?
Yeah, because of most of the time, the first few words that you think when you're making a song, those are the words that make you like want to complete that particular song.
That's dope. Are you gonna perform that song now?
Yeah. I still remember the lines, so I can do it anytime. Yeah. Okay. The funny thing is, when I started doing real estate with other people, and we were asking the class, why are you people doing real estate? And the lecturer decided that each and every single one of you is going to put his or her particular answer. You see, and people went there and said, now I want to do real estate because of the in thing is paying now. You see, there's a lot of money in the market. You see, and I was like, okay, why? That made me ask myself, why do I want to do real estate? And something came to me, and I was like, okay, because of I'm a commerce student. I've always been doing commerce from high school, so I was like, okay, because of I did accounting, I focused on accounting a lot. I thought I wanted to be an accountant, but at some point I was like, nah man, accounting, besides the point that I like it, it's too much for me. then I felt like, okay, let's get into yo, I used to have sleepless nights because of accounting, and when I passed it, I was like, thank God I'm done with accounting. You see, but then the most subject that I loved was economics. Economics, business, and accounting, they more or less one thing, you see. And that's the subject. Those are the subjects that I did. And I was like, okay, real estate is still part of commerce. I dealt with land and buildings in accounting, and now let me leave everything that I did in accounting and just focus in that land and buildings. I might be a music artist like each and every artist, but then the thing is, there's something that I love. There's something that I love besides music, besides the fact that I love music. But there's this thing that I want to pursue, which is property, living in the world of property. So basically, I want the whole money that I make in property invested in my music, but not just in my music, getting more youngins like me or more youngins of that time to come and do music, give them the opportunity, you see. So basically we'll be investing in property for music, you see, and not just for me, but for getting people from my hood as well to come, give them the platform, come and record music, market their stuff.
So yeah, tell me, what is the best and the worst moment you've ever had as a musician?
Okay, yeah, I can say the best moment was last year when I was producing the whole EP that I dropped with my homie EZK. It was a joint EP. We named it Change the World. That was the best month of my life, because we recorded that EP from the beginning of December up until the end of December when we released it. I can say that was my best moment ever since I've been doing this music thing. Then the worst moment I'd face most of the time is like people who are like organizing gigs. Though sometimes they'll just close doors on you, like they don't know you, and be like, wow, okay, we're gonna put you on the gig. Last moment, the poster is here and you're not on the poster. That are most of the time, those are the worst moments that I face. But then, you know, bruh, if you don't get me now for free, you gotta book me in a later stage.
So tell us about your latest project.
Yeah, most of my songs were released last year. Besides that, one of my songs, Savior, was released in 2016. Last year I released a single. I don't feature anyone on that single, it's me alone. I named it Lean On Me. It has a sample of the Lean On Me beat. Then we produced an EP named Change the World with Easy K. The same year later on, it's called Change the World. Both these EPs, both the EP and the single are accessible on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation.
Alright. So remember earlier you said you can drop some bars for us, right?
Yeah.
Before you do, I would like you to compare, or maybe compare your rap style to someone that is known. Who would that be?
Okay. I'd compare my raps to, I don't know if you know this nigga, but he just blew up out of nowhere. Yeah. His name is Touchline and he's got mad flows that make sense.
You're gonna drop some bars for us now?
Yeah, for my...
Get ready.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Okay, yeah, before then, this bars come from an old song that I wrote, just like I told you earlier on, yeah. They go like this, yeah. She's not a roller, but a smoker, she smokes kush. She drinks booze. She goes partying while having a Grey Goose. Yeah, she's a star in the sky. Suppose I buy a ring and propose her soon. She's not a roller, but a smoker. She smokes kush. She drinks booze. She goes partying while having a Grey Goose. Yeah, she's a star in the sky. Suppose I buy a ring and propose her soon. She's a star in the sky. Cause she puts a smile in my face and I hate it when she cry. Always when the sun sets, I look at the sky just to see the moon and the stars. That reflects my girl, the girl I'm looking forward to propose soon. She'll be the queen, I'll be the king. Don't rock the rap, nigga. I like the rap. That's why I choose to play this game. Yeah, she's not a roller, but a smoker. She smokes kush. She drinks booze. She goes partying while having a Grey Goose. Yeah, she's a star in the sky. Suppose I buy a ring and propose her soon. She's a star in the sky. Never was a joint. Always puff the most. Every day is Grey Goose. Them niggas can't approach, but they scared of a smart look. I call her Sister Vola, a stoner, always on a high heel. Get her life a main thing. She enjoys having bright meat. Truly likes the white witch. She's like Bella Falcone, lean, fit, and nah. I don't like that.
No. You got me there. You got me there. Oh,
yeah. Okay, basically I can say the person that I am influenced the music that I make.
Yeah.
You see, because of most of the time you find that I'm talking about things that happened in my life. You see, I'm telling them to the next person, but I'm telling them to the next person in a way that the next person would take them and make them as if like those things were happening to his or her life. You see, so I would basically say I'm trying to influence my personality is trying to influence my music to influence the next person, to influence his inner person. If you get me.
Yeah, I think I get you.
Yeah.
So what would you say was the worst experience for you in life?
Yeah, I can't say I had a bad experience, but you see, besides that, I've lost people I love the most. You see, because of when I was 7 years, I remember I went to school this other Monday. I can't forget that day. I went to school this other Monday. Then when I came back from school, I changed my school clothes. I saw my grandmother was laying there in bed, and at that moment she was sick, you see. So I was used to the point that she's sick and stuff, you see. So I'd go there, change my clothes, then go and play as a kid, you see. But then the thing is, when I went there and changed my clothes, she was there and I talked to her. But then immediately when I changed my clothes and left the room that she was in, the next person who entered the home found out that she was not breathing anymore. And I can say that was the worst thing that happened in my life, you see, pa.
Yeah, condolences, bro.
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for sharing that, bro. That's deep.
Yeah, man.
So before we close off, we really need to ask you this. You know, crabs are from the ocean, you're from Kageng, it's way in South Africa. How did you end up calling yourself BlueCrab?
Yeah. I wondered if you were gonna ask that question.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if one could scroll down in my Instagram, would find a picture which I made, I think it was last year. I said, why BlueCrab? Then I said, mind blowing, you see, because of, I think it was 2009 or between 2009 and 2011, my brother was listening to Red Button, and Red Button was new in the game, accompanying Paul, you see. Then he had bought this album because of my father would always buy hardcovers, you see. So he had bought this album and I was like, Red Button. I forgot the name of the album, but then I saw the name Red Button, you see. Then I was like, Red Button. I want the name similar to this one.
Yeah.
Then I went out thinking, and I was like, Blue Button. Didn't work out, you see. Then something just came out into my head and was like BlueCrab, you see.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I fall in love with BlueCrab. So BlueCrab gave back to itself and it was given back by me, you see.
Oh,
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, crabs from the ocean.
Yeah.
Keep on flowing.
Yeah.
Right?
And the other thing is I call myself BlueCrab because of BlueCrab always keep swallowing money. Like crabs do.
Where can the viewers find you, bro?
People can still follow me on Instagram, I'm BlueCrab. On Twitter as well, I'm BlueCrab.
Facebook. You don't want people.
No, Facebook, nah. Because of we gonna close that account as soon as we do it. Yeah. Shout out, my nigga.